Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Open Randomizer Tournament for Metroid Fusion. Got a match for you today for Autumn Out of Habit versus ronaldrage. I'm Red, the only person in this booth, and it's quite lonely in here. So how's chat? Oh, looks like we are starting. Didn't even get to do my intro. Dang. So what does chat think is going to happen for this race? Any predictions of what we're going to start with? No cheating, by the way. Trust me, I would know. I'm having a little. Always a fan for the diffusion start. Yes, that'd be great. Waste precious minutes on shooting 5 missiles at literally everything. Well, Ronald's going to be the first to see the item, though he already knows what it is. A speed start. Ooh, spicy start. That'd be fun. Unfortunately, it's a missile of some kind, but it's the good missiles. We have supers to start out with. Runners are most definitely happy about that. No need to hunt that down. Gonna makes boss fights much quicker. Wide beam at the start as well. No need to hunt that down. It looks like a really good start today. I'll get all the best items that the players need. Don't need to go for anywhere else for them. And well, it's a speed booster. Do I hear Jet Seed? I'm having a little bit of trouble with the eye door. Autumn getting the eye door doubles real quick. Wow. Eye door giveth and taketh away indeed, chat. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Nope, no Arachnus today. Immediate plasma beam. All right, any predictions on the time we have starting here? What time do you think we're gonna get today, chat? Is tracker borked again? Oh no. Ronald deciding to go for something in reactor. What the? Autumn? Do we not have someone to press buttons? Oh man, I don't want to press buttons. I don't know how to press buttons. You no push the button. Please push button. Me no understand buttons. Meanwhile, while we figure out the whole tracking scenario, Autumn has picked up the ice missiles over in Hornode Hole. Get into the hole. Autumn is just making up for that little bit of an execution snafu in the beginning of it with just gunning for all the majors. Boom, there was missiles and there's gravity. Ronald really wants whatever's in maintenance tunnel. Wants the wave beam. Okay. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Maidwalk. Yeah, Ronald has bombs. Autumn has missile data, supers, and ice. And both runners have plasma, wide beam, and Ronald has wave. Oh, and Autumn also has screw attack. Oh, now Rage has screw attack. Very soon for Autumn. Autumn is fully equipped to take on anything this space station has to throw at her. Charge mode. Yep, so Autumn is continuing through Sector 6. She knows there's something here. Chat doesn't know what it is, but she does. Yep, to beat the game, you need Plasma, Charge, Gravity, and Speed Booster to unlock Reds. Some form of missiles, as well as a high jump or a space jump. I believe that's everything. And there's the charge beam. Autumn needs one more piece of the puzzle to just go gun it straight for 5 into 4 and beat the game. No, Autumn, you gotta go fight the boss. Ronald going for the fake missile tank, and it's a major. That's high jump. But Autumn walking right in behind him. And that is a go mode for Autumn. The jettiest jet you've ever jetted, chat. Well, let's see here. So the sector order for today is sector 2, 5, 6, 1, 4, 3. 2 A-tanks. Has ice missiles, supers, and vanilla, or missile data. This is completely doable. No, two E-tank SAX is very much doable, and Autumn seems to be on her game tonight. Chat, if I'm not mistaken, this has potential to be sub 20. If not very close to 20 minutes. Although with the fish acting up, I don't think the game's just not letting her have it. And the question becomes, does she pick up more E-tanks along the way? Audio's a bit jagged on Autumn's end, but is it getting worse? Is that audio getting worse, chat? I can't tell. I'm just gonna swap over to Ronald's side. Oh, no, someone did it for me. The character arc is that me not pressing buttons stays alive. Rage going into 1, get the rest of the Gomo items that he needs. Remaining in Sector 1 is his Grav, and I believe that's it. And Ronald is not muted on stream. Well, chat, here's your second commentator, Ronald Rage, that he doesn't even know about. Someone might want to tell him that. Hold on. Wait, chat, is this gonna be a sub? This is more than sub 20. I'm thinking sub 18.
Let's go this way. Can't go that way.
This is very fast, Clueless. Autumn went into 4, lower 4, sub 10, not sub 10, but very close to sub 10. It's like what? Like not really. I'm trying to think of what when she actually walked in. Sub 12 level 4 locks. Yeah, this is game 1. This is the jet seed of the tournament. Some say jet. I say rocket powered. Yeah, so right now it looks like it's this Autumn's race to lose. Uh-oh. Oh, she's got it. Rage, where are you going? I looked away. Did Rage get Rage didn't get level 4 locks, did he? Am I crazy?
Hey, I have a feeling I missed a thing or two.
I'm betting a sub 18 finish here.
Well,
just missed the sub 15 ice core, but still very close. 1505. Ronald is in sector 2. I think he believes he needs to unlock blues.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet Metroid.
I know there are a few players who generally like to play on split security settings, which we do not use in the tournament, but some players may have forgotten that that is different from how they normally play.
Oh dear. If that's the case, this is very bad for Ronald. Is sub 17? No, sub 17 is not possible, I don't think.
With
This
this
is
team combo, maybe.
Maybe. If she gets the swag strat here. No, no spark.
Shockingly, like, well, actually, that does cost her a few seconds. But like, if you are a bit early and you actually bonk the overhang, that actually only loses 1 second compared to the whole swag spark. But you're also not as swag, so.
Yeah, it's all about the style points. Devil May Cry taught us all that.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left, chat. Oh, it's not going to be sub 17, but it's definitely going to be a very low 17. Oh, she got scared, but still got it.
Playing it smart, you could always, like, you could get double swiped if you're
and it's
close.
dead.
Dang. Okay.
This is the fastest so far. Who was the
By
record?
far.
Who was the record
was-
beforehand?
For the tournament, like a mid 20.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
20,
who it
23 or
was.
something. It was Hercules bench press, I believe.
Was that Herc? I thought that was Ohm.
Oh, wait, was it Ohm? It might have been Ohm.
Yeah, it might
Oh,
have
yeah,
been Ohm.
it was Ohm. Herc got a 22.
17-19.
Jeez.
I'm very happy for you, Scout Town. This is your first look at a Fusion Rando. Don't get too excited. They don't all end like this.
Hell yeah. So this is a best of 3 match, just because we like playing Fusion, pretty much. So
Yes.
don't worry if it's over too quickly. We got another one coming right up.
Oh, I should probably say this is Jagger GE commentating as well.
Oh yeah,
He
hi,
hopped
me.
up. Yeah, to deal with some other stuff. There is 2 races going on currently. One on the other on SpeedGaming 3, I believe.
Yep.
Not sure how that one's going, but with how fast this
It
seat's
just
going,
got started.
it just got started. Okay. Oh right, Autumn was Autumn versus Ohm that the record what happened. Oh, that's a little bit of vengeance on Ohm there.
That's a good point. So I can confirm that the other game is not on the final bosses already. That much I'll spoil. They don't finish in 5 minutes.
Rage still going on. I believe he just wants to finish the seed. An in-game clear time of 12 minutes.
Yikes.
Do it again, Autumn. Go another round. Victory lap. We didn't see enough of the seed. Do it again.
So if you all want to try your hand at some of these tournament seeds, I have been trying to keep track of all of them and like post the seeds in a public sheet after the races end. The seed was called Buddy Queer Sisiriga Yankovic.
Where is Rage going? He's go mode right now. He just needs to get to
all dungeons.
Yeah, all bosses run. Here we go. Let me look here. Oh, is he? I think he's going for diffusion.
See, Crab Guardian. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. If he just walks out after this, I mean, it's spoiler for the spoiler. This is diffusion. Yeah, he just wanted the fusion. I think he believes that he needs the fusion to escape 4, which in a normal circumstance, yes, but you have screw attack in this scenario, so no. He's doing a good job of climbing. Take notes. Oh yeah, we should. Let me do that real quick. I'm good at these button pressing, guys. See, I can button press too.
With the best of them.
Autumn, welcome.
Hey, you win. That was you win the tournament. Congratulations.
By a small margin, just a small margin.
I think everyone's forfeiting after this.
Yeah, I don't think I should just drop out now, honestly.
I was looking for redemption. I think I might have gotten it.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
This was a minute 50 PB, and that was from my second salty run back of my game 1 versus Ohm. Jagger, where did you find an even faster seed?
I rolled them at the same time.
So that means this next race, if anything's to go by, will be completely terrible.
Well, oh yeah, definitely.
I think so far, me versus Otterton has been the exception rather than the rule so far.
Yeah, I've been practicing a bit, so
Duly
I'm
noted.
kind of hoping for something that makes me think a little bit more than this. But you know, sometimes you just want to know thoughts head empty, go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And
They'll
that
throw
happened.
you off for the next race.
Honestly, it's good that it took a moment to get me in here, though, because my heart was beating out of my chest. The scary part, that's not the fastest I've ever opened Reds.
Yeah, chat was saying around 11:15 or something like that. It was definitely sub 12.
Yeah, my reds were at 11:20.
Close enough.
My old PB, they were at 10:59.
Was that the one where you had both charge and plasma behind box or next to box?
No, that one was not that fast.
Okay.
Yeah, the one where I had 10:59 was my second salty run back of the game versus home, where I had to prove for myself that yes, skipping wide beam was the play in that one.
Ah.
Respect the hustle from Humble, though.
There's a tricky thing about like whether or not you skip wide beam, because a lot of it is just like comfort is a pretty big deal in these spoiler log randos.
If it comes close, I go for safety. But sometimes wide beam is just in the absolute worst place. Like I had one that I was practicing today, and my wide beam was in Turian Ripper Maze. And so that didn't get picked up.
Ronald, you can
guess if you're in Sector 1, it might be worth, but you're not going to be in Sector 1.
But yeah, I liked how this seed lined up too, because I had some time while I was on main deck to sort of route it out in my head. And I realized nothing in Sector 6 was really going to speed up Sector 1. And I also saw I didn't have to go past Lava Dive. So I decided to route Sector 1, then pop up into Sector 6 because I knew I could easily just go directly from 6 into the back door of 5. And the seed just lined up. It said, hey, you want to go fast? Do it.
Yeah, Ronald unfortunately thinking he needed to unlock his greens and or did he unlock greens? I know he unlocked blues. Yeah, he was thinking he needed to unlock the sectors, the security.
If he thought he had to unlock blues, then he would have had to unlock greens most likely. Just because Sector 2 was behind green locks. And the left exit of 2, it looks like, went into 3. And you know, even with this kind of finish time, I was still going in. I was like, okay, Ronald is faster than me in vanilla. If he found the route as quickly as I did, I could still lose this. Also, I was very happy to see that Space Jump was the slowest check in Lava Dive. Made it even more of an obvious choice to skip.
Yeah.
I don't need that chunk in my life.
I accidentally routed to get that in one of my just play around seeds. I was like,
whoa,
oh, I should have gotten high jump. Like, because I got space jump, high jump was then 2 out of the way. But space jump was already 2 out of the way. So I just wasted my time.
Clean SAX kill on Ronald's end.
That was clean.
Nice. It's kind of hard to recover with ice strats once it drops down to the floor below. I think it's something to do with the fact that you're closer to the SAX, so it's going to fire as soon as it's unfrozen, basically.
Yeah,
so
but
you'll get shot while you're trying to refreeze it.
He's got those ice strats down though. He didn't give it a chance.
Yeah, one thing I've been doing with the SAX is just getting a feel for when it is going to shoot me. I think I thought I was going to take a shot in this one if you saw me jump at a weird time. I've been trying to learn to anticipate when am I going to get dead.
Okay, so this is not Ronald's first tournament setup. This is in loser's bracket right now, I believe.
Yeah, this is losers round 2.
Let me get the challenge page open.
Yeah, because we are going to go up. A winner of our matchup is going against the winner of your matchup, Red, with Metal Glen Solid.
Ah, sick.
Yeah, Ronald previously faced off with Schwartz Gandhi, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, winner's bracket only has like just like me, Herc, Scotty. It's pretty tame.
Did he get low height there? I can't tell.
No,
Ugh.
lost 1 second and a lot of swag.
Honestly,
I keep getting hit with a thing where I try to hit low height and I hit it just the wrong time so it doesn't register the input at all, and momentum takes me through the door.
That's weird.
I've almost thought about going back to the screwless setup, but screwless is slower if you fail it.
You might be hitting A and B at the same time, or something like that.
Oh, Ronald.
Also, I was worried when I dropped
Ronald,
my
no.
Sunlock against the Omega.
Ronald, cheese it.
I love Cheez-Its.
I could go for some Cheez-Its.
Well, let's hope it's not
Come
made of
on,
Swiss
Ronald,
cheese.
you got this.
Ronald takes one more hit. He's going to become Swiss cheese.
I must say, I do prefer Goldfish.
Oh, he's in the
personally.
corner.
Oh,
Oh,
Oof.
you hate to see it.
I think Ronald just now looked in the race time, seeing that he finished in the 17:19.
Yeah, gotta give him credit though. He's still going for it.
wait a minute.
What a trooper.
My computer clock says 5:35, and he posted at 5:36.
I've
Time
got.
travel?
I think your computer clock is a little slow, Jacker.
Yeah, I think so. Like it just ticked over as I was saying that.
Misses that first shot again, but he's just... Alright, can you do it a second time? Oh!
Yeah, also one strat that I was happy I got to incorporate today that I've been doing is my route going out of lower 4 when I have screw attack. I've been making conscious effort in Seeds to delay on the Kago because it usually drops a red X. So I've been doing that to avoid having to refill or go to the SAX with lower health.
Really? A little bit of RNG manipulation then.
Oh, you know what it must be? Is because I'm like slightly further west, so I'm like 1 minute time zone further away. That's probably why.
If we get a little peek at Ronald's own chat.
Yeah, when I was on the Omega and I took a couple hits, I was also like, maybe I should have grabbed the 30 tank I thought about because I almost grabbed Baby's first wall jumps.
And miss out on this incredible time? No way.
I mean, that's ultimately what I did with it. I don't like going up with one E-tank. I like to have two just so that I can at least take a hit.
Yeah, 2 E-tanks is good for the SAX. Perfectly doable. You won't die in one hit.
If I were just playing on my own, or if I'm going up against someone where I feel like I'm at a disadvantage, I might risk it. But if I don't feel like I need to save every possible second, the safety is more than worth it.
He's got a second try at it. It's still too high.
That'll happen.
Also, a thing I've noticed is when the Omega winds up for its claw attack, you can actually jump into it and get it to knock you back slightly faster.
Yeah, I've been doing that, but I don't actually know if it's any faster because it's like a scripted cutscene. It has to jump backwards and then scream anyway.
I mean, there's an easy way to set it up. I mean, if you get like the the non-swag speed boost every
Sure.
time. You could probably find it out. Oh, Ronald, you're,
No, I
you're
mean
playing with
it
fire.
slashes at the same time, and then like after the slash animation, it roars. So like no matter
Ronald!
when you actually get
Oh.
hit,
Oh. And it looks like from the race time room, I think Ronald's about done with this one.
That's fair, yeah.
I would be too. You take a second death against the Omega, and it's just like, do I really want to finish this that bad? Nah.
There it is. Timer's still going, though. I don't know what's going on with that.
yeah, that happens. Like he finished in his mind, but not in his heart. I think is what happened there. So the timer's still going.
Oh, man. Well, he
Also
gave it a
finished when
second
the
try.
race time.
Yeah, anyway, I am going to hop out of here so that I can go get set up for game 2.
Okie doke.
Rightio.
Let's see if I can pull another 17-minute time. If I had to bet, I'm going to say probably not.
So we'll just give the players a few minutes to rest up for the next match, and we'll be back with you momentarily. Exciting start to the match. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go here. Okay.
All right, I got all this. I got all the new stuff set up. I'm ready to observe with intrigue.
All right, we got a speed booster start today.
Wow, spoilers! Oh my god.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
The mystery for chat is ruined.
Mystery for chat is ruined.
Oh.
Well, we just had like a speed all seed, so.
Oh, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the spoiler log. Oh boy.
We've had some pretty troll seeds with speed starts lately. That's been kind of interesting, actually. In the previous tournament, it was kind of noted that speed starts tended to be really free, fast seeds, like boring seeds. Just nothing interesting about them. And morph ball starts were always like just the trolliest things ever. But I think it's been like balanced out in this version. It may have just been coincidence or like
Autumn,
confirmation bias.
Autumn getting a clean climb up. Ronald having a little bit of a trouble, but still makes us up all the same. Looks like Ronald is about a second ahead, but should be fine.
So our seed today for this game is Zoro Suit Jump Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. They're a little surprising. Not too much in main deck for this seed.
No,
although they are going to have to return. They're going to have to double dip this section of the main deck. Well, I guess they won't have to go to the sectors first.
Nah, bro, you don't need the morph. It's not needed. You don't need that. It's a suggestion.
Yeah, morph ball today is at the Arachnus E-Tank, right before the boss. Unfortunately, to get there, you actually need some kind of missile data. And luckily, on the way to the sectors, they just get ice missile data at the main elevator. That speed boost check right away. So.
As I'm
taking
a cold room.
Interesting. That's the only cold room in the game that actually doesn't do knockback. It does constant damage, but you actually can continue running around and not lose your speed boost. That's a nice thing the developers put in case anyone made a randomizer in the future. Good
Yep,
work.
they were totally thinking of the randomizer back then. Autumn. Autumn thinking about something.
Yeah, so there was a question in the chat, like, when did they get, like, how long do they have the spoiler log before they do the run? They don't have the spoiler log before they do the run. They get it as soon as they start running. So they actually have to read through the log as they play, which isn't so bad because there are a lot of elevators at the start. Like the first 2 or so minutes is just travel time, door transitions, elevators, item pickup, text boxes. So, or text box, I guess.
To answer a question in chat, I believe they can have someone guiding their routing with them in the call for the race for these races. I believe we have a power combo of Scotty with who again? Who's
Dragon Fangs.
Yeah.
A notable tasser of Zero Mission and longtime speedrunner of both Fusion and Zero Mission.
Yep, it's a power combo between the best router and the robot player. Because Scotty is insane. One.
Yeah, and Scotty is a pretty great router in his own right. It's just
Two.
well, like he doesn't have quite the mentality for randomizers, but like he knows what he's able to access at least. Like he doesn't know what the most efficient way to route when you don't know where things are, but he knows where he can and can't go typically. So.
Yeah, with especially with the sector shuffle, it can be a little bit goofy with someone who's played this game for a long time, realizing I can go here. Wait, that's not the sector I was expecting.
And like what impresses me the most is his just wealth of micro tech on the fly decision making. Like he really knows how to make use of whatever combination of items he has at a given time. Like it's so easy. If you ever play a randomizer, you'll notice you typically forget you have things like spring ball. So
Comes pre-installed with a high jump.
Spring ball, screw attack, a bunch of things you just might not have. Which is kind of funny because, like, I think that's there's a bit of irony in that in getting help with the routing. Scotty kind of like puts his brain in the back seat and just does the playing, and he actually doesn't remember what items he picked up anymore.
Wait, really? That's funny.
Yeah, because Dragon Fangs is doing the thinking. So
No thought, head empty. Ronald, you do not have supers. I'm sorry to tell you this.
it's like trading one detriment for another. I do find it interesting. Most players are going into this with like doing all the routing themselves, which is surprising to me because I pitched this tournament as like a combination of, or like a kind of team, kind of a team tournament, basically. Like I didn't want to tie anyone down to like specifically a teammate because like scheduling is hard enough between two people and the staffing needed to put on the show. So, like an additional 2 hours.
I tried routing with shorts before. I realized it's not going to work because I can better visualize it when I'm speaking out loud in my head, not with someone talking to me in my ear. It's very much a
Yeah,
preference
yeah.
thing, but
So like you kind of learned how Scotty felt when he races.
Ronald did not do the speed booster into the morph ball tunnel to get Varia, but saying, I don't need that. I'm gonna go down here anyway. Ooh. Otto's having a little bit of trouble with these speed boosters, it seems. I believe Ronald thinks he's stuck. No, there are insects in that room, Ronald. Oh, clever. I didn't see. Only saw Autumn grab the item and see how she got it. You froze one of the worms to get up there easily. Smart.
Yeah, there are a lot of clever ways to get items that you're just used to taking the easy way to get. That's one of the reasons I like some of the alternate categories, because 100% you basically just wait until it's fast to get them. But with some creative
Ronald
use of items.
Ronald deciding he needs a bit more energy, which without Varia, I think this is a good choice. Meanwhile, Autumn pulling ahead and decide after getting that Varia suit early on. Oh, be careful, Ronald. With Autumn picking up the space jump. Oh, Ronald, you can wall jump out of there. I've done that before. It's just a little hard. There you go. No, back down!
I was about to say, you could also fall down once you get back up.
I've gotten soft locked there before. If you morph into that tunnel without like bombs or something.
Oh no, there's a pip locks on the right side too.
I remember getting soft locked somehow down there. Don't know how.
Were you like clipping or anything maybe?
No, maybe I just didn't know the wall jump. That might have been it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's death. I don't think he saved either. This is the start of Sector 6. He's got a lot of work cut out for him. Ronald once again running headfirst into Sector 6. This is vanilla, isn't it? You just go in here without various suits? It's totally fine. Did Autumn forget something? Oh, okay, she's taking the save. Ronald having a bit of a hard time escaping 6 here. Deciding it's not worth it to get the gravity suit. This means he will have to take a second trip. Well, I like that wall jump. I'm taking notes. Now, Autumn has to be careful here. She might have 3 E-tanks, but these key hunters hurt. Yep. Ronald realizing I'm not dealing with these X-parasites. I'm getting my jacket. And decides to get a jacket.
Nice.
It's almost winter after all.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of getting colder, anyone do anything on the Halloween?
No. Eating
No
candy.
Halloween? Eating candy. I didn't trick or treat for it. I bought it with my money.
We get some trick or treaters here, but like, not very many.
I love to
It's
get
mostly
trick-or-treaters.
our own like nieces and nephews who come by.
Going up. Autumn now at the top of 2. I'm picking up space jump. It's a good addition to his loadout. Now, Autumn's got to be a little careful. She only has 1 power bomb, so if she's caught in a scenario where she needs bombs and she's out, that's a soft lock. And there's with no recharge station, that is. Yep. Oh, she.
Huh. Yeah.
A little bit of a
your ammo
little bit
situation.
a little forgetful.
Yeah, this is the like this is a new setting to this to this tournament. I think this version of the rando introduced separate power bombs and bombs. Before you actually needed bombs in order to place power bombs, so you were never in danger of just soft locking from being short on ammo. But now that is a very real threat and has tripped up players from time to time.
Ronald also has got to be careful. He's sitting at 3. If he wastes any more, he's stuck down there. But I don't think he will.
Yeah, he only needs 1 on the way out. So whenever I have a power bomb required seed, it's usually like I need to route in 1 refill, and it should be good for the rest of the game. Usually. A lot of times, it's actually pretty interesting where you can get the refills. Like, obviously recharge rooms will do it, but there are also places where you can get either guaranteed or very highly likely red X drops. So
Jagger,
definitely
we
a
both
thing you
know
could do.
if it's not 100%, it may as well be 0. Autumn is leaving too. Can she leave out? Yeah, she can.
Yep.
Not sure I agree with this play. Well, no, yeah, never mind. All right, no high jump, no bombs. Never mind.
Going into 3 anyway. Going to unlock red or green doors. Close enough.
Just shows how much better of a player Autumn is. I was thinking, ooh, yeah, I'll get screw attack. Realizing yeah, I can't get out of 2.
Oof.
No.
Slight mistake. Accidentally mashing the shot button.
Nothing
You
I
need to
quit.
shoot
Reset will do.
1 block. And only 1 block. And then you could just grab the block below it. So this was discovered in like March of this year, after the last tournament. You actually don't need bombs or high jump. Although it is logically required, it's not necessary to open up green locks if you have power bombs.
High jump and bombs? No, bombs are not accessible, but high jump is accessible to them at this stage of the game. Ronald's gonna make his way out. After the nightmare that he had with Sector 6, he's now done.
It's interesting. Autumn's putting off Sector 1 for a good long while.
I do not believe 1 is required this seed.
That's true. If they have their space jump. So
Yeah, the
although
only thing.
Hornode Hole is pretty nice.
Yeah,
that's
Hornode
gonna
Hole-
have their super missiles.
Yeah, Hornode Hole is perfectly fine to grab. Crab Guardian also pretty okay to get. It's only when you have to go past the gate to force you to fight the charge cores where it gets bad.
Ronald's on their way to get super missiles themselves. I don't dislike the play. High jump also is a nicety, but it's pretty out of the way. If you already have space jump,
I don't think
well,
Ronald knows that trick. That's the thing. That may be a case. I'll have to step away for 1 second. Jagger, carry the commentary. I believe in you. You got this.
I can do it. I think I know a thing or two about fusion. So yeah, Ronald's just getting their oh yeah, they're getting their speed boost so they can actually, what's on the far side of the lava dive? The near side is the diffusion missiles. So the far side is going to be an E-tank. I don't blame them for wanting that. The bottom is a missile tank. They're going to skip that, I expect. Autumn plowing into a wall. Take that, wall. Oh. Ronald is going to get the missile tank. Typically, if you get super missiles, it's not really worth picking up extra missile tanks. Like, even the 2 seconds the text box takes alone probably isn't really worth it. Autumn just barely hitting that second layer of speed blocks on their way into lower sector 4. Are there any safeties they could get on the way out? Maybe a waterway having an E-tank. Autumn could have gotten an E-Tank on the way in, actually. An airlock in Sector 5. Right before entering. Autumn going out of her way to make sure to get this speed boost break through the bomb blocks. You can't run across them to break them with speed booster, but you can jump and plow through them while spinning. And that's red locks for Autumn. And Ronald making their way through the silo to get to Sector 2 to unlock their locks. I like how this is often a mandatory route for Randomizer in Sector Shuffle. Not so much in vanilla sectors, but Sector Shuffle makes this a required trip. Not often, but not uncommonly either. Autumn taking a safety save, making extra sure she doesn't run out of power bombs. Autumn in a bit of a pickle without high jump or bombs is has come to realize that they don't have an easy way to get over that puffer. So she is panicking right now. Little does she know there's actually a damage boost strat she could be doing with those sonic boom crabs, hermit crabs, snails, whatever they're called. Making sure to go down to 1 HP for good measure. But it's looking like she's planning to do a secret message escape through this area without high jump, which is a huge pain. Without high jump or screw attack even, which is an even huger pain. Of course, with screw attack, this wouldn't even cross your mind. But taking the obscure red X drop here to refill her health. That's some good game knowledge. Very useful for low power bomb and low energy situations. This blue door is unlocked for ronaldrage. And they'll be sure to get their goodies in Sector 2. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the top of Sector 2 here. Blue doors, plasma beam, screw attack, and missile data.
I was watching the stream while I was away, and I'm seeing that we have Autumn does not have an easy way out of 4. Interesting.
Doesn't know about an easy way out of 4. The gosh, there is a damage boost to get over the POW amp, but if you're not too aware of it, then it can be a little not obvious, I suppose.
Very clean.
The hardest part in this room.
No fish.
That'll happen. So I think she could kill the red fish with a pseudo screw attack. If you're charging your beam, then you get a damaging aura around your body as you spin. And I believe that's enough to kill the red fish. I don't think it's enough to kill the Skullterra fish.
I look
the
away.
giant bony fish.
Where is Ronald going? 3. Okay.
3. Yeah, they just got their whatchamacallit, their blues unlocked.
He grabbed high. Did Ronald ever grab high jump?
Who knows?
We'll see here though.
I don't think so.
No fish.
A little too far left there for
Does
Ronald.
not have high jump. Oof.
Didn't pick up screw attack either, which I guess
Need high jumps to get that anyway, so that's fair.
that's true. Yeah. I mean that's mostly true, I should say. There is a way to get out of below the data room, because that would, like, that's a possible pitfall.
Oh.
Like, people could accidentally go in there and be like, well, I can't springball to get out. Guess I'm soft locked. Because you
I
need
know
to
what you're
springball
talking about.
either in that room to get downward or in the previous room to get upward. But there is a sneaky little damage boost you could do instead.
Ooh, Autumn. This is rough.
But it would require going all the way around Sector 2 again, so... Oh. Oh, that was just a frozen enemy. I thought Autumn was walking on air for a second there, wasn't she? Or
Walking
water.
on water.
The air in the water.
It's like a JoJo thing. I could stand on the air molecules hidden within the water. Fish in much better position this time.
I don't think that's gonna make it. Yeah, you gotta shine spark on like every slope on the way upward.
She's gonna. Oh
I don't
my
blame her.
god.
On the other hand, I kind of blame her because there's a neat little trick that she just doesn't know about, unfortunately, and that's just the kind of thing that that happens in randomizers. You get yourself stuck in a situation, like a soft lock situation, that you need to know a trick to get out of, and sometimes, like, it's just an uncommon occurrence that you just don't find yourself in.
Meanwhile, Ronald's gonna pick up the wide beam. Are we gonna see a possible game 3 here?
Seems pretty likely. Well, let's see. Okay, Ronald has diffusion. It does not have high jump or bombs. Does he know that? I don't know if he knows the damage boost strat.
Uh-oh.
And he doesn't have screw attack to get back out, so he's stuck down here.
Uh-oh. Sector Forge claims another victim.
But if Ronald doesn't save, then he'll still have a lead.
Where was this last save? 5?
I don't know.
Nice red X. Too bad it's just gonna fly right to the center of the room, which is all the way over there.
Yeah, X have a interesting flight pattern. They actually follow another object that's in the room. It's just an invisible object that just dictates the flight path of X. And they just kind of flock to that invisible point that's flying around the room.
You know what? I do want to know something more interesting, Avery. Lower 4 high jump, unfortunately, cannot exist, Cosmo, because it's over in 1 by Crab Guardian.
Yeah, hey, remember that time when I was like, hey, high jump is down in Sector 1? That would be really useful right about now.
Imagine not paying attention to the commentators. SMH Cosmo, SMH. I think Ronald's about to hit his first realization. Oops.
Hey, look, his first realization.
Oops.
Does he know the damage boost?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
He's thinking about it. I think
saving.
He's
wisely not saving.
Definitely not. Oh, wait.
Autumn unfortunately panic saved because she was on low health.
Autumn auto-pathing to go to get the data room.
Nice.
You know, this was a fine seed and all. But we're keeping the trend that the first race is Jet and the second race is absolutely just bleh.
Got him.
You got us again. Oh, Ronald. I mean, where did he save? No shot that he last save was in 6 at the beginning of the game, right?
Even still, he'd be ahead.
This is true.
There's the reset. Sector 5, there you go.
Easy.
It's actually not that far back.
Alright, it was a safety save in the beginning of 5. Good job, Ronald. I think he's looking for those high jump boots and bombs right now.
Ronald shockingly in a position to take the upset victory in game 2 here.
Now here's a question. Will this go longer than mine and Otter's seed? Because I think we have the record for longest seed. Or lowest, highest completion time at the very least.
Let's see, I believe I had a 49. Well, yours was like 50, right?
Close to it. I'll have to check it, but I think it was somewhere around the high 40s. Maybe it was 44 and I'm just tripping out.
So Autumn in a prime position to get both the lowest and the highest finish times in the tournament.
This is in fact the best of 3, yes.
In the same
So
match.
if Ronald gets this goes to game 3. Oh, okay, I see what Ronald's going. He's not gonna go for the high jump. He's gonna go for bombs here, which is okay. This is fine. Yeah, bombs is a completely okay play to make.
I don't like it. I would prefer just leaving and getting high jump.
Well, having those bombs also means he doesn't. You don't have to. You can just waste power bombs willy nilly and not really care.
That is true. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm rethinking. High jump is actually pretty deep into Sector 1 as well. So I think just going with the sector you're currently in is probably...
I'm just surprised Ronald didn't go for it when he was there. He got lava dive. I mean, he's just a couple rooms away from the high jump.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of wound up in a similar position where I was like routing through a sector and I was like, high jump is just a few rooms away. And like I already had space jump, so I didn't strictly need high jump. And
going for
well,
the
it wasn't
yellows.
the same situation. But still.
He doesn't need
the fast
those.
way back.
It is the fastest way? Okay.
It's at least a fast way. I don't know if it's the fastest.
I do. Now the question is, how is Autumn going to deal with this? Is Autumn going to go for those supers and diffusion and just say, "I'm grabbing high jump"? Bombs who?
I think it would have been faster to skip yellows, but
Yeah. There's the power bomb data. See, that's the beauty in resetting with this sort of thing. You already know where you want to go beforehand. So all it comes down to is just simple execution. Just execute. So that's how she did it. Knocked it down and froze it midair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm giggling from... I just glanced over at the other match. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone watching on YouTube or something, but...
I'm gonna have to look now.
It's silly.
Did you also gen that match as well?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ronald now getting his reds. Oh, a little low Autumn. A little too slow. Oh boy, Autumn's having a little rage missile right there. Now I have a question for you, Jacker.
What's
For
that?
this scene in particular, what do you think between a Sector 1 start or going 6 at the start? What do you think would have been faster?
Ooh, probably skip Sector 1 entirely.
Really? For someone...
I'm guessing. It'd be, like, you would need to know the, you'd probably need to know the damage boost strat to get over the POW amp, but with the... Like, it's hard to say because Sector 1 has super missiles, and that helps quite a bit on the ice core. Actually, what?
There's supers, there's diffusion, and high jump that you're realistically going to go for in one. You do not go over past the third stabilizer.
Yeah. I mean, you could get wave beam if you really want to.
It's the best beam. along with Ice Beam.
But yeah, you would get missile data as well. Like you'll have ice missiles and missile data, so it's already 20 damage per missile. It's not that much longer than just getting super missiles as well. Like supers would double your damage output, sure. But
I just looked
honestly, I
over
don't think
into
that's
the other race.
as big a
Oh
deal.
my god.
Yeah. I apologize for nothing.
The true villain of this tournament is not going to be
Turns
Scotty.
out-
It's not going to be Herc. It's going to be Jagger. This is not the final boss you need to beat. It's this man sitting right here in the booth with me. Ronald gearing up to go for the SCX fight. I've shown before he is very adept at fighting this thing.
So I'm actually gonna have to get some new seeds.
No. And let me gen one. I think I got this. It's
No,
not
I
like
already genned a bunch. Like they have to, these seeds have to be vetted. So
I know.
like because there are known soft locks in the randomizer logic at this moment. So not only that, but out of fairness, we also want to be sure like the players are willing to do the tricks that are required by the seed.
Oh,
So
you don't
we
want to
actually have to document which tricks are required. So like
you don't want to escape the go into sector 2 with nothing but speed booster and no wide beam through the reactor core. Come on, everyone wants to do that. Said no one ever.
you will need at least bombs or power bombs for that as well. Well, you will need power bombs.
Yep. I still can't believe I genned that seed. That's got to be the worst seed I've genned in this game. I wouldn't know either otherwise if I didn't decide to practice with the spoiler log for that one too. Autumn deciding, yes, I want this high jump. Screw the bombs. Ronald has 4 E-tanks this time around. You think he'll be able to beat the Omega?
Hopefully, with this beam combo, I am pretty confident.
Yeah, no wave beam this time around, so no one have to deal with that wiggly beam layout. No spaghetti, neither in the code or the beam. Not quite getting what he wanted. Oh, he's trying. Still a little traumatized from that last race, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's GG for Ronald. Omega down, no damage taken. Going to a game 3 tonight. Finishing with a 47-17-74. And Autumn has forfeited.
Wow. That was a seed. That
Yeah, it
sure
happened.
was a seed.
Yeah, that happened. I just looked back over it at the other one. I don't know what happened, but I think Schwartz had a little bit of the same scenario of what happened with Autumn, which is very funny.
What's interesting, little insider info on that match going on. Schwartz actually forfeit like 23 minutes in, and then he unforfeit like 20 minutes later. This match is still going on though, and yeah, they're free to actually. They're actually free to get as much information as they want, like outside information or whatever, because they have the spoiler log anyway, and they're allowed to get any help or anything. So, through a wacky series of events, Schwartz was basically out of the race and back in. Kind of like how Autumn, like Autumn looked like she was gonna have to forfeit, but like just started over from scratch and was still in the race technically. It's basically the same thing.
I'll leave the commentary for SpeedGaming 3 to go to their I won't commentate their match, but it's looking goofy right now.
Yeah,
So I won't talk about it anymore. This is SpeedGaming 2 after all.
Yeah, it's actually a bit of a different situation on their end, so definitely check them out. Check out their race. Check out their race VOD afterwards, because that's been looking pretty interesting.
A game 3 though.
2 game 3s today.
Oh boy. We are just treating you so nice today, chat. As you know, this is all orchestrated.
Oh, sorry. I'm scratching the mic.
Yeah, you both did. So, Jagger, you gen a good one, you gen a okay one, but a little bit of a routing mishap for both the players. What do you got for us on the third one, huh?
Judging by the trick requirements alone, which doesn't tell you anything, it looks pretty tame.
All right. Bet.
Of course, I'll have to confirm with them, but
I need to get me one of these spreadsheets or like this template of it so I have for future reference. This is so useful.
yeah, it's I have posted the spoiler log translator sheet that anyone can just copy and use for themselves, and I have been making adjustments like throughout the process, and yeah, I'm liking how it is right now.
All right, I'll have to go look at that later.
Let's see.
So while we take a small break for this next race, How's everyone in chat feeling about this next seed? Jagger claims it's tame.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
A 47-17 finish. Probably the third longest winning time so far. It's pretty good.
If what you said earlier, I'm taking second place and you're taking first. I'm gonna step away, rolling while we wait for this setup.
All right, we're just. Oh my, yeah, the other. Am I seeing this right? The other match is still in game 2.
Yes. It looks like it's
Nice.
finishing up though, but also trying to find. I'll have to ask you later where you actually put that spreadsheet, but focus on this right now.
I believe it's pinned in Rando General. I think it's Rando General.
That would help. Yeah, let me get. I'll see if I can find that.
It might not be pinned there. It's probably pinned in Tourney General.
I'll find it somewhere. Ah, there it is. You just go ahead and figure this. I'll have to deal with this later.
All right, I'm gonna get them heading off. All right, this time I won't spoil it. What do y'all think the first item is gonna be?
Oh boy, I hope it's screw attack. Morph start. Got one on Morph.
Oh, Clueless thinks it's gonna be in Data Room 0. That's a really good guess.
Oh, you know. Yep, that'll do it. Timer's on the way. 7. Yeah, it looks like Rage is permanently just 1 second ahead of Autumn here, but again,
Yeah, that's fine.
manageable. Ooh, never mind the starting room. Never mind the starting item. I just looked at where the rest of these items are, and clean climb out of both of them. I'm pretty sure most of these are okay. But then you get to one of them, which is just why. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. A little bit of a head bonk there going up the stairs to the elevator, but not too bad for Autumn. I'm not gonna spoil it. Won't see me doing that, no siree. It's a nice start for both. Pretty tame start, all things considered. The nice missiles. Immediately followed up by the morph ball. Ronald having a clean eye door. Autumn 3-beam. Okay, got one. Okay, the 2-beam so far. Charge is right there. Oh, the eye door giveth and taketh away. So pretty standard start so far. Nothing. Maybe he was right. Maybe it is a tame seed, barring one very bad check. Speed booster in the cubby. This is a 4-3 start after all. You need that speed booster eventually. And Ronald picking up the ice beam over by the main elevator. Optional beam, but could be nice. You got the nice missiles and nice beam. Now, I know there's some people in the community who don't quite like the ice beam. Wonder if they're in chat right now.
So the ice beam does kind of get a bad rap in the Metroid circles because in 2D Metroid circles at least, because in Super Metroid it just means it takes longer to kill things, as well as Metroid 1. But in Fusion, it's actually a bit different. It's programmed differently than the ice missiles are, because ice missiles will just freeze things instead of killing them, giving you the ability to use them as platforms instead of just outright killing them, of course.
Ronald deciding to just eat the damage. Oh, took a hit. Can he escape out of here? Never mind.
It takes about 20 damage to get out with a shine spark. So
he can.
Yeah, he absolutely can.
Autumn making the better choice, in my opinion. Just build a shine spark at the bottom and then just go across the room.
So this was a required mild damage run. As you can see, Autumn got through here with only 20 damage. Ronald, even without the shine spark going in, is still gonna make it out with 29 energy left.
Yeah, took a little hit earlier, but he's fine.
Yeah, just a lot of leeway for Ronald to take there. Just made it what I consider to be a mild damage run. And Autumn getting out with 158 damage or 158 health.
Yep, a little hit at the bottom there kind of screwed Ronald a bit here. It's gonna have to take the recharge for safety.
But I do like the play to just kind of go for it.
Diffusion, right, until to a heart. Ronald saying, no, I don't need that. No, I don't want that. Or he's most likely just gonna pick it up on his way out of this area. Yep. Gonna have to deal with the side hoppers though. You have Ice Beam. Just use Ice Beam. You have Ice Beam, Ronald. Ultra health on him. That's all. These things hurt. Ronald deciding not wanting to go further through 3. Meanwhile, Autumn is deciding I want whatever is in 3.
An update on the other match, they are actually gonna they're actually gonna put off game 3 for another day after those 2 long seeds.
That is fair. Autumn, I think Autumn wanted what was ever in a underbox, realizing nope, no supers, no power bombs. Autumn just saying, to hell with it, die. Meanwhile, Rage is wanting whatever is in 6. And down goes Box. Something in the way, Autumn.
Oh yeah, I was mentioning the Ice Beam earlier. The Ice Beam actually will kill if it's going to kill, regardless of whether or not it's supposed to freeze or not. So it's actually interesting. I think the SAX's Ice Beam works more like the ice missiles do, in that they'll just freeze instead of killing. I think that's why whenever you do the SAX skip in Sector 2, you actually wind up with 1 HP left if you get shot a second time.
Looks like Autumn deciding 5 box and now leaving 3. Her only other destination is either... Actually, wait, she has all the sectors, never mind. Walking into 2, I wonder what she wants to hear. Now, Ronald, you had a little oopsie here earlier. You wouldn't make that same mistake again, would you? I always love how enemies, whenever you jump onto them, you auto step down.
Oof.
A little bit damage. But looks like Ronald's gonna smuggle out a screw attack from Sector 6, and Autumn's gonna be grabbing super missiles. A clean caper. maybe not. Maybe not.
A little bit of a struggle with this. This is kind of a more difficult speed boost trick. It's actually not considered a trick in logic. It's just the logic currently considers it just a regular bit of progression.
Autumn deciding that she wants space jump here as well.
Ooh, Ronald surviving with 1 HP from the Ice X.
Beeping strats. Let's go. Here comes the final boss for him, though. This Ice X up here gonna cause a bit of trouble.
Yeah, there
Finding
are
its
some
way.
screw attack blocks right through that ledge. You could jump from the ladder up there pretty safely, but yeah, it's not too
Now, here's-
concerning to jump up through the Ice X.
That was the final boss. Here's the final room. Can he make it through here without dying? These little things love to blindside you if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, they do. And they basically have you surrounded as soon as you enter. Like, you try to like jump and shoot something while there's one directly above your head, you're gonna die. You try to run straight forward, there's one at your feet, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
You
they
shoot a few of them, they
put them
start
in the
swarming.
ground. They put one in the ground that's just out of wide beam reach too. those devs, man, they're cheeky. While Autumn is ahead, I do believe Screw Attack is a very good thing for Rage to get at this point in time.
Generally, yeah, it's great in Sector Shuffle.
Although, looking at the
Is it
list here,
necessary?
it might not be quite necessary.
So Autumn's about to be getting Variasuit, which is one of the ingredients to breaking Sector 5. Variasuit, Gravity Suit, and Speed Booster will do it. And interesting.
Rage is gonna just grab it for free here with Screw Attack as well.
So you're actually gonna need to get into lower Sector 5 anyway. So just picking up Varia right here, is probably going to be the fastest way to get down to Gravity Suit above Yellow Locks. It's a power bomb lock check, so they're gonna also need to be dipping into Sector 6 as well. Which from there they can take the shortcut from 6 to 5 to get there a little bit faster. It's pretty cool routing on Autumn's part.
And there's the Variasuit for Rage. So I think a consequence of Rage going for that Screw Attack is I don't think he'll ever touch 2 where Supers and Space Jump are.
Ripper Tower Top. I'm not too big a fan of that play personally. Blue Lock missiles for super missiles, probably worth. I'd agree.
Yes.
But
Fake
Space Jump
E-Tank.
is a little bit out of the way and kind of gross anyway.
Well, fake E-Tank as well is kind of out of the way. You have to climb up all the way from that room.
It is, but at the same time, you're going to have Variasuit and you have to go down to lower 5 anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's about probably...
It looks like Autumn
About
does in
the
fact
same.
want that Screw Attack though.
Especially if you have Screw Attack, you could just single wall jump up the left side and then freeze the Ripper to get up to the fake E-Tank. We'll see how he handles it.
Oh. That's a little bit too early on that, Autumn. Autumn? No, the Screw Attack's right there. You can't grab it. Oh, no, I know what she wants. Go for this item. I'm not. Is it required though?
Okay, that makes sense. It will be required.
Oh,
It's
yes,
not
it is.
required for where she's going, but
Right, for later. Correct. I now see.
this is fine. Does she have? She does have charge beam. So actually, I'm not too big of a fan of this play. Actually,
Yeah, I was thinking maybe just. I think we're both thinking the same thing here, for how to get the next item, but maybe she just wants to walk through.
yeah. So she's getting screw attack, and she's gonna be picking up plasma beam afterwards, which is to the right of the Mega Corex. But since she has charge beam, the Corex is gonna spawn. So that's a boss fight. So she's actually gonna just backtrack here, take the screw attack, and backdoor the higher jump hole. Check.
I wonder what Rage is. I think Rage consulted a map there to figure out. Oh wait, I can go this way. Rage about to get a nice little upgrade in weapon power, the form of if he can reach it.
It's possible.
I think he's just gonna reset.
There's
Rage.
a couple options for him. So actually, are there a couple options for without supers? You can't knock the slugs off the wall, but it could damage boost to get it? Question mark.
Shoot. Yeah. What does he do here?
I think you can probably just barely get it.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Nice.
Another option is to bomb jump, which isn't super difficult. It would have been pretty swag to go for. I think that was an option at least.
Does it drop after being frozen once? I don't think so, though. I think it just keeps going.
Yeah, I believe it keeps going. So if you shoot a super missile into the wall, enemies will drop off of the walls or ceiling. But since he doesn't have super missiles, it only freezes them.
Autumn realizing. Autumn, you could just reset the room. A little bit of water hazard. Don't worry. The janitors will clean it up soon enough.
Oh,
And
Clueless,
there we go.
yeah, Hugo and Clueless is right. They do drop off the ceilings when they're shot.
Even when frozen, though, that's a thing. Well, I guess there's never a scenario in game where they're frozen like that with a beam, not a
And it takes
missile.
damage? Okay. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. That there are special types of enemies that do drop off ceilings when shot.
I knew that. I just was wondering how that worked when they're frozen.
Yeah.
Ronald taking a trip to 2, going to grab supers. Is he going to go for the high jump? For go space jump? He does not. Realizing I don't care for this, I'm going. And Autumn grabbing the grab. Well, no, what I'm saying is that normally at that point of the game, no wait, do ice missiles just straight up ice supers? Do they just straight up explode, or they get 2 shot normally, right?
Right. Ice missiles generally will just freeze and leave them alive.
Yeah, with ice soup, because I think at that point of the game you have supers, not ice supers. Ice missiles make you so you have to double tap, yeah. Then you wait for the unfreeze. wait for them to unfreeze. All right.
As per usual, chat proving to be best commentators.
Rage is gonna walk in the front of 2, keep it frozen as it should be.
That's true. Hugo was commentating earlier as well.
You know what? Everyone in all right, quick, invite everyone in chat to commentary.
As was Sean. That's right. Sean jumped in last minute as well. Much appreciated to all the volunteers we had during the tournament.
Autumn's just gonna run out into 4. Picks up the missile tank. You never know when you need it. I'll have to watch the VOD for Schwartz versus Sinister. I need to see what that seed gave them. Ronald going to be on his way to getting his own gravity suit.
Sinister and Schwartz, I recommend checking out Game 2 from this one as well. You'll really get a kick out of it.
No spoilers, Hugo. We'll find out later, but... Yeah, Rage still needs to jump. There is one readily accessible to him at this current time. Well, 2 in fact. One's close by though. Does he not recognize that?
Chat requesting a stop from the ride TM.
The ride does not stop until we reach our destination. Going up. Now then, chat, I present to you a game. Where, in what sector, is Wide Beam?
I know.
No, you're
'Cause
not
I had
chat.
the spoiler log up.
You're not chat yet. Commentators are banned. Alright, we got Sector 3, we got Animorphs, Ridley, Sector 2. Not seeing a correct answer right yet.
And Sector 3 is incorrect as well.
Yeah, Sector 3 is incorrect. Ridley is incorrect. Not Sector 1, 2, or 3. You eliminated half the sectors there, chat. Under half.
Got 50-50 now.
Alright, Hugo's on track. Alright, where do you think it is in 6? Give me your worst answers. I don't know what that room is.
Run Crumbler is kind of close. It's Run Crumbler is right after Xbox. It's the one with the crumble blocks that ideally you frame perfect jump off of those.
Oh.
But that's not it.
You're all wrong. It's Space Boost Alley.
Space Boost Alley. You were really close, yeah. Didn't quite have to fight Xbox either.
Yeah, but you had to get reds, leave 4, go into 6, climb all the way down, and then you gotta reset up. You gotta set yourself up to get the item. I need to learn diagonal strats. Seems really useful to know. Oh, Autumn!
Autumn was just saying earlier how like she's learned from her mistakes, trying to avoid getting shot, and then just kind of does that.
She's still ahead, but take too many
relearn
deaths.
her mistakes.
You take too many deaths here, you basically throw it.
This is why it's strongly recommended for like even the best of players to save before the final bosses.
Rage soon gonna find out that, wait a minute, I need a jump. You have bombs, Rage.
Imagine not having bombs or high jump down here. Wouldn't that be wacky?
Nah, that could never happen. Runners are better than that.
Screw attack. Ronald taking the secret third option, just screw attacking it.
Ronald does have bombs. Bombs were very early on. You needed them. He's shifting from ice missile strats to ice beam strats.
Technically works.
With it turned around like this, you can get a lot of free shots here. Good anticipation.
Oh, I thought it was done
Wow,
on the
nice.
previous shot. And just getting it in the end.
Yeah,
Nice.
Rage does not have a jump upgrade right now. Don't die to Hornode SAX, please.
If Autumn were to die right now with Ronald on his way to the
Nope, he doesn't
main
have
deck,
a jump.
he would still be behind.
Nope, Ronald's behind right now. He does not have a jump upgrade.
Yeah.
He's gonna find out real soon that he goofed. Because I made this mistake before in a casual race.
So this was discussed in the earlier in the random development, like last year. But it's well known that you could get up to the red door with just screw attack with single wall jumping, and that was in consideration for being added into the logic for triggering the SAX fight, but it wasn't actually implemented. So
There's a lot
they
of
do
things not
still need
implemented
either
currently.
high jump or space jump to trigger the final bosses.
It's almost like we need a new rando or something.
Propulsion.
You get on that, Sean. You get on that. Hey, look, the doors aren't locked. What's going on here? Why are the doors not? Oh. I don't got my Nikes on. That's a yikes for me.
Yeah.
Gonna practice the escape sequence. Door stuck! Door not stuck! The door is in fact very much open. Why is this open? Who let this? Who did not close the door behind them? Swag spark? Oh, no spark. I wonder if there'd be a brand of shoes that's just called high jump. And have it like be boots.
Has
Like moon
Nintendo
shoe.
ever partnered with any shoe company to make Karibo's shoe?
I don't think so. No, Sega's done that though.
2 minutes to
Do they make
So-
custom shoes?
For those not in the know, the spawn requirements for having SX spawn is you have to have your charge beam, your plasma, a way to get 4s, a way to get level 4 locks, and you need some form of jump upgrade, which would be either high jump or space jump, of which Ronald has neither. Autumn is very happy. Blow this thing in the Kingdom Come. And that will be a GG with a 30-38.
We did it. We made it through the match. Ronald getting their Gummo just in time to see the dot done. Or the done. And welcome on in. Autumn out of habit. Congrats on the victory.
As I couldn't get the item under box.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a goof there, but he made it out in the end. I mean, Ronald made his own goof, not having any sort of jump upgrade, leaving 4.
Oh no.
Walked right into the command deck, not realizing the doors were not locked.
Yeah, I didn't want it, but I grabbed Space Jump. I was kind of on the fence of if I was gonna pick up High Jump in Sector 5, but when I felt like I had made enough mistakes, I didn't think it would save me enough time to risk it, even though it's comfort.
That's fair. I mean, supers you were already in 2 for supers anyway. Ronald actually decided to go for screw attack instead of supers to get the Varia, which was a very interesting choice on his end.
Let me see how that worked. Oh, I actually did think about that, but I was like, well, I need to get my jump anyway. I'm gonna grab Space Jump. I'll figure out later if I feel like taking the time to pick up High Jump. And 2 was also closer than 6 to 3.
That's... Oh yeah, I didn't even consider sector distances from each other, so that was also good.
Yeah, that's the thing, that if I'm in between something, I'll try to go for whatever is closer to me.
I like that
Yeah.
that wide beam though, man.
Oh yeah, I was not happy about it. There was a brief part of me that actually considered it because I can get that item pretty quickly.
You need reds.
Yeah, but with Screw Attack, I can get in there pretty quickly, and I've done a decent bit of practice on Space Boost Alley.
Nice.
But I didn't think it was going to save enough to justify it, and I felt like I might be running behind. Especially losing one of my matches against Ohm while I was on the Omega fight. Like, it was definitely on my mind that this could be what costs me the race, and in an elimination game, I'ma play it safe.
That is a fair thing to make a choice on.
Also, that was an interesting decision on the SAX fight to kind of swap between ice missile freeze strats and ice beam freeze strats.
Yeah, I didn't want to run out of ice missiles, and that's actually why you saw me picking up a couple of expansions as I went through as well, because I know it takes a lot of shots. But I have been practicing on. I've been getting some practice in as far as my ice missile refreeze goes on it, so it was just kind of coming down to what was more comfortable. And also, for some reason at this point, ice is a little bit safer for me, because if I mistime that, I just go back and get a regular hit on it. As opposed to if I mistime an ice missile, I'm probably taking an ice beam to the face. Thought about picking up an extra energy tank, but I definitely wasn't feeling confident about my positioning.
I love this decision here, Autumn. I love this decision. This is a good decision.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much. I haven't had a chance to do it in a race yet because they haven't had anything for me.
You could just scam it out anyway. I mean, you could always just, if you have wave beam, or you can just get another way. You actually had pretty good. You had pretty good RNG on that too. It wasn't that slow.
You know, I've always been really bad at telling what the animal's RNG does, because that's kind of where I just zone out anytime I'm doing a speed run.
Mhm.
Really? I hate
Oh
Metroid
yeah,
Fusion sometimes.
we were talking about game 2 during game 2, which makes sense. This is something that commentators typically do. And the really unfortunate what happened in lower sector 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the secret message would have been possible, but I'm bad enough at it if I have high jump. I did not realize that you need either bombs or high jump to get through there if you don't have screw attack.
Don't worry,
There is
Ronald.
a secret 4th option though. There is actually a damage boost strat to get over the power amp from the Sonic Boom.
I think you have mentioned
Interface.
that, and I
Yeah.
almost soft-locked myself. I was gonna try to do the low percent hermit crab clip, but then I
Mhm.
realized I didn't have high jump, so I would have just been stuck out of bounds in a wall.
I think you could spin jump to get up out of there, right? Like if
Well,
you
I could get out
don't
of bounds
fully
with no
morph.
problem, but I don't think I would be able to get back in.
Cheating in a race? What?
Like it'd certainly be difficult. Like you're at high risk for accidentally fully morphing, because you gotta morph and then unmorph before the morph animation is finished, so that you're never fully morphed. But
Having this
Autumn
without
out of
wide
7
beam
jump.
and with ice beam always messes with me. Not a fan.
I like that, Hugo. Autumn out of bounds.
Oh yeah, I have some tricks that I'm working on. Mostly because I had to go up against Rezarin last tournament, and I needed everything I could get for that matchup.
GG.
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 Oh, and while I wasn't looking, I see Ronald made it to Omega. It looks like
Yeah.
he has also gotten a finish.
Yep. I will say I've been sick today and yesterday, so my brain
Oh.
ain't working too good.
Sorry
But
to hear.
that's my excuse, at
Get
least.
better soon.
A little bit of small amount of Johns, you know.
And
At least I gave you an
I-
easy excuse for game one. Like,
You got game 2 though.
Yeah, it's funny. Like game 1, I couldn't kill Omega with all the beams, and then there is like easy with no wide. But hey, it is what it is.
I mean,
sometimes
Let's
it
see.
just happens, especially like when you see someone has come in, it's easy to tilt.
Yeah, and I'm warmed up as well after playing a bit. But yeah, I just made a few mistakes here and there, and when you're racing someone like Autumn, you're just gonna lose when you do that. So
I mean, that game 2 was a little bit of a clown fest for both of you. You both forgot. Oh wait, I need bombs or high jump.
high jump,
What
and
do I
then
do?
I didn't forget. I didn't know.
I forgot. Yeah, I
and I
didn't
have
know
been
either.
sent the clip of how to do it.
And then I forgot high jump again.
Yeah, Ronald, you actually had it better there. The reason why you won that is Autumn had I mean, I think she said so in the race time, but she saved in lower 4.
I even
Mhm,
thought
mhm.
this is a mistake, but I was like, no, I'm gonna be fine. I completely forgot about getting over the puffer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rage was outside of 5
Yep,
when he
yep.
did the dive.
So we made the same mistake, but luckily my reset or my save wasn't a pure soft lock. It's a bummer.
Yeah, Autumn, unfortunately, playing a bit safe with their energy, like low energy, going through lower sector 4, took a safety save just to be safe, which
Yep.
pretty much cost her.
Yeah, it's pretty rare you don't have screw attack or bombs or high jump. So
Mhm.
in that
The real
area.
mistake was not just picking up high jump that seed,
I know, it
because
was in
as
one,
as I saw my second time through, I think I would have had about a 25-26 minute finish.
Yep.
Because it really doesn't take as long as you think it does to get to Crab Guardian.
Yeah, like
I just hate
3
that
minutes.
check.
There and back, it's like 3
Yeah.
minutes. But in the moment, it's hard to justify. The
Like you
decision
gotta
made.
fight 3 bear stabilizers to get that. So
Yeah,
it
although
just
power
kinda
bombs make
feels
those kind of
gross.
trivial.
They
Power
do, yeah.
bombs.
But yeah, it's just like, if I can cut out an entire sector, that's always a priority for me.
True. I
And
noticed-
sometimes dipping the sector for one optional item makes life easier. I
I
also
was showing
didn't
my
realize
for,
I was planning on picking up screw attack the whole time until I got into sector 2 that race, and I was like, oh no, I can't get that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking, wait, what? You could have gone for the script. Like, oh, right, the bombs, the high
Yeah,
jumps.
I would have soft locked there instead.
There's also a damage boost to get out of that, but then you have to go all the way around too. So
I mean,
little
that
known
would have been
fact is that
fine. I've seen
power
that
bomb.
damage boost before,
right.
but the last thing I want to do in a tourney race is try to set up a brand new damage boost when I don't know I'm about to soft lock because of it.
Actually, didn't you need diffusion to get out of 4 at all?
No, I was stocking up on missiles. I was planning on scamming out. Even though it sucks with just space jump, it's doable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Secret message. You could have done that. Escaped. But yeah,
Secret
diffusion.
message is really tough if you don't have high jump.
Noticed. Very much
Oh,
noticed.
Jagger could probably pull it off, but
I like thought about it and I was like, I don't have high jump, just reset. Like I thought about
Yeah.
it for about 10 seconds.
In my head, the one dive felt worth, but that's just me.
I tried it for about 5 minutes on secret message because I knew me resetting was starting the whole race over.
Mhm.
And I think if I would have done that the second I noticed I was stuck, we might have had a close finish there. I think you still would have had me beat there, but it would have been close.
That was still a cool race. I feel like there was a lot of tricks we got to, at least from my end, we got to show off. You know, a lot of variety in the seeds that we played. Like the first one was just like crazy fast, and then the second one was very difficult, and then the third one at least. I know I did the sector or level 2 door unlock with power bombs, and then showing people that hey, you actually need space jump or high jump to spawn the SAX. But
So
no,
I really
it's
need to find out what the trigger is for spawning box because I thought it was main missile data because I've definitely tried
Charge
it
beam.
with certain
Charge.
missiles.
charge, yeah.
Oh, charge or mains.
Charge
Got
or
it.
mains, yeah.
At least I had charge ice, so I remembered I could use tackle box strats.
'Cause I can show that
You were
his
just
main
saying,
missile's
no,
up there.
I'm just gonna body it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can take some small hits on it, or I can do 48 with each pseudo screw.
Wait, you can pseudo screw into box?
You can, and if you have if you have ice beam with it, it's a 48 damage one, so it takes 7 hits, or 6 in a missile.
Interesting. But yeah, no, that's for anybody who's watching. Like, even though I'm not like a run rando a lot, I've had a blast in this tournament. I know
Heck
that's
yeah.
I'm done here, but then it was a lot of fun. And definitely gonna be watching. Especially I think Saturday morning we got a pretty hype race, so been a blast, guys.
Yeah, glad to have you.
Definitely glad to see you here, and hope to see you in future tournaments.
Of course. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, and as I said, not feeling too great, so I'm gonna go. But yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG, Ronald. Have a good
GG,
night.
Ronald. Give a hand
Yeah.
for our runners here. Both performed pretty well for the seeds that Jagger had queued up for him.
Yeah.
I
Now,
still I want to
gave
know where
the
you pulled
seeds.
that number 1 out of, and if you can get me some more of those to boost my ego.
Well, I generated 64 seeds, and that's just one of them. So
you will be so Autumn will be continuing through losers bracket. She will be facing the winner between Metal Gun Solid and me, Red.
I look forward to that. I'm also really looking forward to that matchup between Scotty and Herc on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Only on I don't know what do we do for a TV advert?
It'll be on SpeedGaming something. It's going to be hype. I'm going to be in the booth for it. I don't know who else will be in the booth. I will neither confirm nor deny that the second I saw that was going on the schedule, I was like, I want to talk about that.
I'm not sure if I'll even be at home for that. I might be at work.
it might actually be an RP2 night seed as well. So best of luck to them.
Oh no! Oh, wow, that's early in the morning. Oh man, maybe I will commentate that.
Yeah, I mean,
No, someone else has
fortunately,
submitted.
Herc's an early riser, and I know Scotty's been working with Dragonfangs, who's in the EU, so there aren't many fusion matches I'd wake up at 9 in the morning to talk about on a weekend.
Well, final thoughts, anyone?
Nope.
All right.
I guess
I try not to think.
16xx win.
Yo, someone's gonna try to break your record. Maybe Ohm will break the record and take it back.
I mean, I did a run back of that seed after I forgot where everything was against Ohm, and I dropped in 1909 with a death. So,
Oh,
Nice.
hey, Ohm, if you're listening, challenge Throne.
Hope you all
Well-
meet up again in the later in the brackets.
well, that'll be it for me as well. My name's Red.
And I've been Jagger G. Also, I'm kind of curious who you're going up against next. It looks like it'll be the winner of Metal Glen Solid and Red Corona, actually.
Yes,
So,
I said this.
I see. Cool.
No.
That's exciting.
Yeah, but now
Uh,
Jagger said it too.
Yeah.
You know what, Autumn? I'll let you say it too.
My stream layout actually says it if anyone tunes
Nice.
into mine, but I guess my next matchup will be TBD versus the winner of Metal Glen Solid and our great commentator in the booth, Red.
Unanimous. We've all said the things.
I probably won't put up a 17 in that series.
All right.
See you next
I'm out of
mission.
here. See you next mission.
Have a good night, everyone.